Back to the solos then. Anne White is the sponsor of race number 24. Delete 56 Strider Horton, put in 421 John Cookson. On the line then for race number 24, a little bit anxious at the start. Only trying to encroach on the start. Starter's hand back in the air then for this race number 24. Away they go, they all make a clean start. Who's now the advantage? Mark Chilman better cracking start from the outside. Second is Sturgeon in third. Winterton is in four. That's the top four. They go on the back straight for the first time. Bradley Kite starting to pull away. Mark Chilman holds that second place. Daniel Winterton looking at that third place of Martyn Sturgeon, and Daniel Winterton goes through the third place. Martyn Sturgeon going much too wide upon that top corner. There's Chilman leading then with from Winterton in second. Sturgeon in third. What has happened to Bradley Kite there with one-time race that we've seen the Ross Bradley Connie's wide at the back of the nose, so obviously had problems on that previous lap as Mark Chilman leads there to come to complete lap number 2. And Daniel Winterton second place, Martyn Sturgeon has got the third place position. 297 in four. Harris in fourth place, that's the top four. Chilman continues to lead into the pits corner on lap number 3 from Winterton holding that second place. Martyn Sturgeon definitely getting closer to the again using on the eastern side on that top corner. Chilman leads on the 4 then. So Winterton in second, is Sturgeon in third. Harrison in 4, Kinchin in 5, that's the top 5 as Mark Chilman up the back straight then for the final time in race number 24. And looks as Mark Chilman's going to pick up his first race when on the afternoon. Mark Chilman wins it to be tied to second and third. Martyn Sturgeon just gets to second and Daniel Winterton in third. Then we've got 297, then 421 John Cooks. Then Bradley Kite has worked his way back through the third after one time leading that race on the first lap. Can we have a member of the first aid to the secretary's tent, please? A member of the first aid to the secretary's tent. Result of race 24, sponsored by Anne White. It's a win for number 58, Mark Chilman. Second, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. And third, number 12, Daniel Winterton. 297, 421, 495, 13, 223, they give it a time after this race. John Jefferies, a replacement for Wayne Barrett, they're quickly away. And Rod Melksham making a good start. John Jefferies in third, Darren Pugh in fourth. Darren Pugh looking for that third place. In fact, he goes to the second place. He went that top corner 4. He's come out in second place, tucked in behind John Jefferies, who is a race leader into the pits corner for the first time. Darren Pugh that is holding that second place position. There's Jefferies leading in second, Melksham in third. Leigh is in fourth, Pickard in 5, Stephen Taylor in 6, Tim Kernock in 7, that's the top 7 as they go off the back straight once again. John Jefferies starting to pull away, it's still Darren Pugh hanging on to that second place position. Moving to then, it's John Jefferies in Darren Pugh in second, down on into that third place, who's got them on full on the places. John Jefferies continues to pull away at the front and Darren Pugh in second, Steve Leigh in third, Rod Melksham in 4, Stephen Taylor in 5, Tommy Crew in 6, Tim Kernock is in 7, and Thomas Cooper is way back in 8th place. For some reason, Jefferies leads them on the 4 then. Thomas Cooper in 2nd, Melksham and Leigh stopping it out the 3rd and 4. Stephen Taylor has 5, Crew in 6, Kernock is in 7. The leader, the length of the straight clear, going up that back straight then. 40 for more time, what's up to Thomas Cooper way back in that 8th place position. As John Jefferies picks up crucial points in race number 25. Second place goes to Darren Pugh, third is Rod Melksham, then we've got Steve Leigh, then Stephen Taylor, then Tommy Crew, then Tim Kernock, and Thomas Cooper in 8th place. Race 25, sponsored by D. Bowley, ex-rider, a win for number 14, John Jefferies. Second, 711, Darren Pugh, and third, number 91, Rod Melksham. 93. 23, 18, 726 and 153. The winning time 1 minute 16.58. 1 minute 16.58. The winning time for the race previous was 1 minute 20.76. 1 minute 20.76.
22.76. Race 26, Lawrence Hammond Photography are the sponsors. 1 non-starter, number 16, Scott Finlayson. Where we go then with race number 26, they get the right second fast a moment. Martyn Williams second place, Vince Kinchin goes strongly into Martyn Williams to lead off the back straight for the first time. Vince Kinchin needs the points, and edge in favour, well in front in his second ride. Martyn Williams pushed him harder in the second place position. These two start to pull away from the remainder of the field as Kinchin leads it. Bill Williams in second, Darren in third, Carver in fourth. At the top line with Paul Bray in 6th place. Still Vince Kinchin leads. Martyn Williams trying to close the gap there in that second place position. Good scrapping on the 3rd and 4th. The shoulder for those 3rd and 4th places as Kinchin still continues to lead race number 26. Bill Williams in 2nd place. Carver and Derek up to the shoulder with 3rd and 4th. With Dean Garrett in 5th place. Carver goes to the 3rd and legged Paul Derek to 4th. Dean Garrett's in 5. Paul Bray is in 6th. That's the 6th as Vince Kinchin still leads race number 26 on to lap number 4. Martyn Williams can't seem to close the gap there in that second place position. It's still Carver and Derek for 3rd and 4th. Garrett's in 5. Bray in 6th. And they make the way up the back straight for the 4-time. Looks like much needed points are going to come Vince Kinchin's way in race number 26. His lead's coming out of that final corner. Vince Kinchin wins race number 26. Martyn Williams gets the 2nd place. Rory Carver comes across the line in 3rd. Paul Derek is in 4th. Dean Garrett is in 5. Paul Bray in 6th place. Race 26, sponsored by Lawrence Hammond's Photography. A win for number 8, Vince Kinchin. 2nd, number 25, Martyn Williams. And 3rd, number 36, Rory Carville. 117, 112, and 77. The time 1 minute 16.45. 1 minute 16.45. Race 27, sponsored by Phil Jones. That's Christian Jones is down, and we hope the Christian's recovering okay and going on very well indeed. But Phil Jones, a great supporter of Grasstrack Racing, he sponsors race number 27. On the line then for race number 27, finally to the 3rd leg of the solos, and Tim Nose makes a good start. That's a drop more as they go on the back straight for the first time for Ashcroft. Hasn't made the best of start, but looking in work his way to finish. Got both on the exit glad top full, and for Ashcroft finding himself one for the back as Tim Nobes continues to dominate this one. Tim on beating in the heat so far. These solos in the Masters Qualifier. No reason. Pickard in 2nd, Andi in 3rd, Chubb is in 4th, Carver in 5, Pugh in 6, Ashcroft in 7, Hampton top 7, and Tim Nobes on went really wide on the exit for that top corner, and that's allowed Garrett Hickman to close right up with him. Tim needs to settle back a little bit. He's got total control of this race. There's no police there, but Hickman in 2nd, Hampton in 3rd, Carver in 4th, Chubb in 5. Ashcroft in 6, Pugh is in 7, that's still the top 7 as they make the way at the back straight once again. They're really bunching it up for the 3rd and 4th places. Carfield goes from the 3rd for Ashcroft, has gone through in the 5th place. Dyfed Evans is a tremendous pressure for that 3rd place position. There's no leads on the 4th, but he's got a 2nd. Carfield in 3rd, for Ashcroft is going to the 7. He may well know because that 3rd place position takes that swoop there the edge of Carfield to go for the 3rd place. Carfield comes again, tremendous scrap for 3rd and 4th as Tim Nobes still continues to dominate. Race number 27, it's 3-3 for Tim Nobes, he wins it. 2nd is Garrett Hickman, Phil Ashcroft gets the 3rd, Carfield's in 4th, Killer in 5, Dyfed Evans in 6, Chubb is in 7, and Dave Spencer in 8th place. Race 27, sponsored by Phil Jones, a win for number 2, Tim Nobes. 2nd, number 7, Gareth Hickman, and 3rd, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. 606, 60, 111, 35, and number 20. 1 minute 21.04. 1 minute 21.04.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Looks to be ready then for race number 28. Looks to be just got the 5 outfits going out there, and Rick McCauley hasn't made the best of starts. Ivor Matthews, according to me, Ivor Matthews should be in this one, but is he out? Yes, he is. He's back in 3rd place and looking for him in the 1st place, and almost this one. And Matthews is 3rd best going into that top corner. Rick McCauley still has the advantage. Ivor Matthews again trying to get through on the inside, and Ivor Matthews gets through. Rick McCauley again trying to get back round the outside, storming, tucked in the 3rd place. 3-3 pulling away for the remainder of the field. I couldn't spot Ivor Matthews on that first lap. He's really making it count now, looking to make it the sidecar. And Sturgeon comes into McCauley to move through in the 2nd place. Super action between those 2 outfits for 2nd and 3rd. Ivor Matthews absolutely storming away the pin. It's Stillman that's gone through in the 2nd. Relegating Rick McCauley to 3rd. He's sort of getting a little bit spread out now for the first 3 places going on the last lap. Matthews in 2nd. McCauley's in 3rd. Crosses in 4th. It's Page in 5, that's the 5 as they make their way down the back straight then for the full time. It's Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan looking to make it 4-4 in the heats of the 1000cc sidecars. They safety negotiate that final corner. Ivor Matthews with it. 2nd is Brian Strowman. 3rd place goes to Rick McCauley. 4th is Andy Foster. 5th place it's Lester Page. Race 28 then, sponsored by Roy Hadland, motor engineer. A win for number 15, Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan. 2nd, number 57, Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield. And 3rd, number 51, Rick McCauley and Dave Williams. 73, 52. The winning time, quickest so far, 1 minute 9.46. 1 minute 9.46. And if you look at race number 29, the next race, sponsored again kindly by Bob Fletcher, Steve Smith is out in this one. He's just seen Ivor Matthews make it 4 out of 4, so Steve Smith needs to win this race number 29. They circle around then for race number 29. I say Bob Fletcher again is the sponsor. Steve Smith, Myles, Simmons, who after looping it round in that first race has won his next 2, so it should be pretty competitive. This race number 29, Mark Warren's been in the thick of the action all the afternoon, so has Stephen Palmer. Coming into line then for what could be a crucial race number 29. Steve Smith needs to win it to keep pace with Ivor Matthews at the head of the qualifiers going into the semi-finals and finals. Someone's got a few bike problems over on that far side, can't get the machine started. They've got it started now. Looks like number 22, Julian and Tom Meekins with the bike problems on that far side of the track. I think Steve Smith right in the middle of the grid this time. Simmons has been very, very quick out of the start so far this afternoon. That could be making it very interesting indeed. As we wait for Julian and Tom Meekins to go on the outside of the grid then for race number 29. All outfits are ready, the tates fly up and Myles Simmons making a start. Steve Smith has gone with him. Steve Smith just for a slight advantage. Myles Simmons gets through on the inside, leads Steve Smith into that top corner for the first time. Steve Smith goes wide, cuts back for the inside, he's under pressure from Palmer in 3rd place. It's Stephen Palmer holding that 3rd place position, so is Steve Smith. Can he get to Myles Simmons? There's a go in the back straight once again. Simmons leads him and Smith in 2nd. Palmer so holds that 3rd place, with Jim Pearl looking now for that 3rd place. A 2 abreast, Morse 3rd and 4th place. Palmer in 3rd, Pearl is in 4th, Palmer is in 5. That's the top 5 with Meekins in 6. They go down the back straight once again is the gap trying to be closed there by Steve Smith on the entry to that top corner. It's still Myles Simmons on the inside, long there's no way through on the inside of Steve Smith, doing try on the outside, as they move on to 4 this time. Simmons leading in 2nd, Palmer in 3rd, Warren in 5, Meekin in 6, that's still the 6 outfits as they go to the back straight for the full time. Looks if Steve Smith could be beaten for the first time this afternoon. Myles Simmons is going to make it 3 consecutive race wins. Myles Simmons will win. 2nd is Steve Smith, 3rd place is Palmer. Hearn just gets it from Warren in 5, with Meekin in 6th place. Race 29, sponsored by Bob Fletcher. A win for number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. 2nd, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh, their first defeat of the afternoon. And 3rd, 333, Stephen Palmer and Sean Hoskin. 44 and 22. Another quick time, 1 minute 10.46. 1 minute 10.46. Race 30 and Ron Sims Heating are the sponsors. Looks we may only have 5 outfits across the line for this one. Away then, Matt Tyrrell making a good start. James Rogers, the outfit that goes with him. Mark Costa has made the best of starts. Winterburns go through and move through into that 3rd place position as the leaders come out of that bunching up in that top corner. Then we've got Costa's gone for the second. Rogers in 3rd. Winterburns in 4th. Partridge is in 5. As they make their way to the back straight once again, Matt Tyrrell under tremendous pressure there as Mark Costa trying to find a way through on the inside. James Rogers watching the action from that 3rd place push. They bunch up again, they're 3 abreast on that top corner. Super sidecar action again. This has he gone through the 2nd place? Yes, he has. He's caught Mark Costa there. He's on the shoulder. Matt Tyrrell, they go down the back straight once again. Rogers gone right round the outside. Super by Rogers there. He's gone through from 3rd to 1st. As Rogers leads him in 2 and 2nd. Costa is in 3rd place. And they move on to lap 4 this time. Rogers leads him in 2 and 2nd. Costa in 3rd. Winterburn in 4th. Partridge is in 5. Down the back straight they go once again. And Costa trying to find a way back through on his Tyrrell to retake that 2nd place position. As James Rogers starting to pull away at the front. They move into the top corner for the full time. Super race with the James Rogers. He moves in. That Tyrrell gets the 2nd. Mark Costa in 3rd. Winterburn in 4th. Partridge in 5th place. Super action again in race number 30. Race 30, Ron Sims Heating and Electrical Services are the sponsors. A win for number 1, James Rogers and Damien James. 2nd, number 69, Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates. And 3rd, number 37, Mark Costa and Hayden Bend. 46, 514. The winning time, 1 minute 10.73. 1 minute 10.73. Race 31, Jeff Mann is the sponsor. On the line then for race number 31. Matt Fumarola, John Hiscock, Peter Lloyd, Steph Bly, Colin Blackburn, Leigh Higgs. That's the 6 outfits for race 31 with Jeff Mann the sponsor. Looks like we've got 6 outfits this time. Tapes come down then for race 31, just 2 more qualifying heats for the 1000cc sidecars, and we move on to the semi-finals and finals. Tapes go down again then for race number 31. Away we go then with race number 31. Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson make a good start, and so has John Hiscock, and John Hiscock has gone through on the inside of Fumarola again. Back round the outside, Colin Blackburn moves in the 3rd place on the entry to that top corner on that one. Hiscock leads with Hicks in 5, Bly's in 6, that's the 6. They move into that pits corner once again, 3 abreast there. It's John Hiscock who comes out with the lead from Fumarola in 2nd. Blackburn trying to find a way through on the inside of Fumarola. Tremendous action between these 3 for the first 3 places, and Blackburn again to the dive through on the inside of Fumarola. Blackburn changes tactics, makes a move round the outside of that pits corner, and Fumarola gets thrown in into Hiscock. Hiscock trying to come again to retake the lead halfway down the back straight. Fumarola on the inside. John Hiscock going round the outside. Blackburn's got a big gap to get through into 2nd place as Blackburn found that gap now. That's Fumarola leads him, and Hiscock in 2nd, Blackburn in 3rd, Lloyd in 4th, Hicks in 5, Bly in 6. They make their way down the back straight once again. It looks at Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. They're going to win this race at number 31. Again, a tremendous move by Colin Blackburn. Right round the outside, get that 2nd place. But John Hiscock hangs on, and Fumarola wins it. Hiscock gets a 2nd, Blackburn in 3rd, Lloyd in 4th, Hicks in 5, Bly in 6th place. Race 31 sponsored by Jeff Mann. The win for number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andi Wilson. 2nd, number 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Bannister, and 3rd, number 25, Colin Blackburn, Paul Whitelam Jr. 4, 91 and 30. Winning time, 1 minute 11.62. 1 minute 11.62. to line then for race number 32. One would imagine Rod and Tris Winterburn, the best placed of these 6 crews, could well be favourite to take this when they go into the inside grid. Wayne Westaway's been there or thereabouts all the afternoon. Leigh Jones has also been in the thick of the action. I think we've got to be looking for the Winterburn crew to be there or thereabouts for this race number 32. Make a good start, and Winterburn don't make the best of starts. In fact, the last but one away. Looks like Leigh Jones is leading on the back straight, but Wayne Westaway making a move through on the inside rail. Sorted again on that first corner. Winterburn didn't go in first, they're coming out first, so really tight line. Westaway in second, looks like Jones in third. Skinner back in 5th place as they go in the back straight for the first time. It is Winterburn and a big bunch up there between the last 3 outfits. There was plenty of problems there between those last 2 outfits. Somebody diving back to take that 5th place, and Winterburn leads it then. Westaway in third, Pickard in 6th, that's the 6th. As they make their way to the back straight once again, it's Rod and Tris Winterburn start to pull away in the front. Wayne Westaway again picking up valuable points with his 2nd place position. Leigh Jones has got the 3rd. Fred Skinner now coming under pressure for that 4th place position. Winterburn lead on the last up there, but Westaway in 2nd. Jones is in 3rd. Skinner is in 4th. Byrne is in 5. Pickard's have got trouble back in the 6th place. The leader, Rod and Tris Winterburn, halfway down the back straight on lap number 4. Wayne Westaway consolidating that 2nd place position in race number 32. Pick up the winning wide. Westaway gets the 2nd. Jones gets the 3rd. Byrne is in 4th. Skinner in 5. Race 32, sponsored by Shane Howells, a win for number 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. 2nd, 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. And 3rd, number 3, Leigh Jones, Steve Henderson. 14, 228. Winning time, 1 minute 10.86. 1 minute 10.86. They come in the line then for race number 33, just waiting for Dean Garrett to find his place on the line. Looks like we're going towards the middle of the grid for this race number 33. Away we go, everybody making a good start. Darren Pugh looks to be made a cracking start from the inside. He leads, they come right in the second run, Myles in 3rd. Dean Garrett is in 4, John Cook's in 5, that's the top 5 as they stream off that back straight on lap number 1. Then Darren Pugh leads it with Stephen Taylor trying to close the gap there in 2nd. Rod Melksham has got the 3rd. They come by to complete the open. It's Pugh leads it from Taylor in 2nd. Melksham in 3rd. 4th. Taylor in 5. Carver in 6. Crew in 7. That's the 7 as they make their way up the back straight once again. Stephen Taylor definitely getting closer. Darren Pugh. Good scrap developing for the 1st and 2nd place. Dean Garrett has now moved through into 4th on the tail of Rod Melksham, looking for that 3rd place position. As Pugh leads them then. Taylor still there in 2nd place. Melksham in 3rd. Darren in 4th. Carver in 5. Crew in 6. That's still the top 6 up the back straight, and once again it's Darren Pugh starting to pull away then from Stephen Taylor in that 2nd place position. Rod Melksham has still got the 3rd with Dean Garrett in 4, John Cook's in 5. It's Tommy Crew in 6, that's that flag out there. The race leader, Darren Pugh. Taylor holds the 2nd, Melksham 3rd, Garrett 4th, Cook's in 5, Crew 6, Carmel 7, that's still the 7 as Darren Pugh on course to pick up the winning points in race number 33. He leads into that final corner, he leads out of the final corner, and Darren Pugh in race number 33. 2nd is Stephen Taylor. Rod Melksham gets the 3rd, Dean Garrett is in 4th. It's tight to 5th and 6th, I'll leave that one for lap scorers. Rory Carver across the line in 7th place. Race 33, sponsored by Matt Weir, a win for 711, Darren Pugh. 2nd, number 23, Stephen Taylor. And 3rd, number 91, Rod Melksham. 112, 18, 421, and 36. And 36 is to be deducted 1 point for consistently riding outside the pegs on the straights. He is to be deducted 1 point. Winning time 1 minute 19.26. 1 minute 19.26. Race 34. RTS Racing Products are the sponsors. Away we go then with race number 34. And it's Thomas Cooper leads. They come by the first on the Paul Derrick in second place. Dyfed Evans in third. It's Mark Chilman in fourth. Dyfed Evans makes a mistake. Mark Chilman slips through into that third place position. As we see Thomas Cooper had a disastrous third ride when he came in 8th place, having problems at the start there. He leads this one then from Derrick in second place, Chilman in third. 297 Polaris is in fourth place. So Mike Bowden in 5, that's the 5. Up the back straight they go once again. And Dyfed Evans, who was in third place, is coasting round in last place at the moment as Thomas Cooper leads into that pits corner on lap number 2. Cooper leads it from Chilman in second. A wide ride in fourth, Derrick has got the third. It's still Harris in 4, Bowden in 5. Dyfed Evans finally pulls on the middle of the track in race number 34 as Thomas Cooper well clear into that pits corner on lap number 3 from Derrick in second. That's the first two. Last lap flag out then for 153 Thomas Cooper, the race leader from Paul Derrick still holding that second place. 297 Polaris now up to third. Mike Bowden is in fourth, they're dropping like flies in race number 34 as the leader Thomas Cooper into the pits corner for the follow time. Checkered flag out then for Thomas Cooper, 153, winner of race number 34. Second is Paul Derrick. Third place goes to 297 Phil Harris. Fourth place is 223 Mike Bowden. Race 34 sponsored by RTS Racing Products. A win for 153 Thomas Cooper. Second 117 Paul Derrick. And third 297 Phil Harris. Fourth number 223. Winning time is 1 minute 20.32. That's a bit of encouragement there for Mark Chilman. That's been a long push since that pits corner. He comes across the line to pick up 5th place points. Well done, Mark. That was a long push. 5th place goes to number 58, Mark Chilman. Yeah. Right. Steve Jewison needs a passenger for Somerset Speedway on Friday night. Steve Jewison needs a passenger at Somerset Speedway on Friday night. If you can help Steve Jewison out, will you please contact Steve Smith, rider number 2 in the pits. That's Steve Jewison needs a passenger for Somerset Speedway, for Sidecars Speedway on Friday evening. If you can help out in any way, please see Steve Smith during the course of today's meeting. Looks we've got a full grid across the line then for race number 35. Away they go, they all get away for Ashcroft, making a good start. It looks like number 9 second place. Tim Nobes hasn't made the best of starts, and Tim Nobes, of course, well into his fourth leg on beat. He's in fourth place at the moment. There's Gareth Hindlip that's run into Tim Nobes. Tim Nobes trying to get back round the outside. Tremendous action in the front. There's Jefferies leads it then from Leigh in third. Second place is Ashcroft in third. Once again, John Jefferies leads it. Steve Leigh trying to find a way around the outside. A bite between these two as they go up the back straight once again. Tim Nobes has now gone through in the third place for Ashcroft, trying to get round the outside. Tim Nobes, tremendous action in first and second, and third in fourth. And second lead is the lead in second, fourth in third, Ashcroft in fourth, Pickard in 5, 2 in 6. That's the top 6, they make their way the back straight once again. It's still John Jefferies who leads it then from Steve Leigh holding that second place. Looks at Tim Nobes, could drop his first points of the afternoon, but he's in the third and kept in the race middle. All over the place in third place. Tim Nobes really dropping back to the third. They go up the back straight once again. John Jefferies continues to dominate. And looks as if Steve Leigh's come under tremendous pressure there from Bradley Cohu. Dice run into Steve Leigh. Tremendous action for second and third as John Jefferies wins it. It's Bradley Kite that comes in to get the second. From Steve Leigh in third, Phil Ashcroft is in fourth, Tim Nobes in 5. Then we got Simon Cohu and finally number 13 in 6th place. Race 35 sponsored by Jeff Mann. A win for number 14, John Jefferies. Second, number 93, Steve Leigh. And third, 495 Bradley Kite, who was deducted 1 place for passing outside the pegs. 4th, number 83. 5th, number 2. 6th, number 60. 7th, number 13. And 8th, number 77. 1 minute 18.76. 1 minute 18.76. Finally, heat of action, race 36, again sponsored by Alec Dorrell Motorcycles.
I think that's what he said today.
Race 36 on the line then. Alec Dorrell Motorcycles. Away they go then. Who's going to make that vital start? And it looks like number 15 Martyn. Second, it's Kinchin. Third, I think Madley in four. That's the top four. The back straight they go on. The only lap then. It's Sturgeon the clear leader from Winterton in second. Kinchin is in third. Hindlip is in fourth. Looks like Carfield in 5. That's the top 5. And Martyn Williams back in about 7th to 8th place at the moment. Martyn Williams trying to work his way into the field. The leaders up the back straight once again. Vince Kinchin really pegging back the ground on Martyn. Sturgeon as they hit that pits corner on lap number 2. Sturgeon goes wide. Kinchin again taking a much tighter line out. He's going to now Sturgeon again round the outside. Again gets the drive on the inside. Vince Kinchin hits the front. Martyn Sturgeon gets back round the outside. These two locked together the first and second place. And Daniel Winterton holds the third place. Martyn Williams has worked his way right through the field to 4th place and looking for that 3rd place again. Martyn Sturgeon wide. Vince Kinchin gets through on the inside as they move on to 4 then. Kinchin now leads from 3rd to 2nd. Winterton is in 3rd. Martyn Williams in 4th. They're bunching up the 3rd, 4th and 5th places as the leaders clear. Going up the back straight then for the final time. Martyn Williams drops right back 3 place on the exit for that corner as a wide ride in. Vince Kinchin gets the winning line. Second is Martyn Sturgeon. It's going to be Daniel Winston who comes across the line in 4th, then Carfield, then Hindlip, then Williams, then Chirp, and finally number 20, David Spencer. Race 36, sponsored by Alec Dorrell Motorcycles. A win for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. And third, number 12, Daniel Winterton. 6:06. 7, 25, 35, and number 20. Winning time 1 minute 18.67. 1 minute 18.67. You look across and see them assembling for this semi-final. Ivor Matthews, who goes into the semi-finals as the highest point scorer. Myles Simmons must be cursing that first ride. He was leading out of that top end and spun it round, came in 6th, and that's he's still good enough to get second place in this first semi-final. Matt Tyrrell, Rick McCauley, Mark Cosser and Clive Stoneman. They settle in for race 37, the first sidecar semi-final. The Matthews' first choice has gone right on the outside. You can see Mark Cosser won from the inside. Yeah, pit's ready then for race 37. Don't forget the points carry forward from the semis to the finals and counting the final as well. A clean break. Ivor Matthews made a cracking start. Looks like Matt Tyrrell has gone with him. Mark Cosser's got the 3rd place. Myles Simmons goes through in the 3rd place. And Myles Simmons goes through in the 2nd place. Real sorted on that first corner. And something's got to give coming out of that first corner. Mark Cosser second. Myles Simmons into Ivor Matthews in 4th. They move into the pits corner for the first time drama in this first sidecar semi-final. Good job to see him going for the dust. They go in the back straight once again. Can we pick them out again? Looks like Myles Simmons again gone back round the outside. Impossible to see him. There's the dust rising up into the commentary position. Cosser in second. Ivor Matthews goes through into Mark Cosser moving for 2nd place. Simmons leads it. Then Matthews in 2nd. It's Cosser in 3rd. Looks like Stoneman in 4th. That's the top 4s again. Down the back straight once again. And what's up to Matt Tyrrell? The best is right at the back of the field at the moment. So something up to Matt Tyrrell on that back straight. The best of Ivor Matthews gets through. And something's cut right through the into the course. Mark Cosser's gone through on the inside of the course there. And it's Ivor Matthews who leads it from Myles Simmons going to the back straight once again. Matthews now pulling away the front from Simmons holding that 2nd place. It's Cosser in 3rd. It's like Stoneman in 5th. Matt Tyrrell way at the back half and instant half-move on that far side. Checkered flag out of Ivor Matthews wins it. 2nd is Myles Simmons. 3rd place goes to Mark Cosser. Clive Stoneman gets the 4th place. He's followed by Rick McCauley with Matt Tyrrell at the back, and goodness only knows what happened on that far side of the track, because Matt Tyrrell was in the thick of the action. The next time we saw him, he was back in 6th place, but we are going to hold on the result of semi-final number 1. Right, race 37, sponsored by Hill Fox Fresh Produce. Result: a win for number 15, Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan. Second, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And third, number 37, Mark Cosser and Hayden Bend. 57, 51 and 69. Winning time 1 minute 10.93. 1 minute 10.93. Right, race 38, sponsored by Peter Madison and family, is the second solo sidecar semi-final. Steve Smith, James Rogers, Rod and Tris Winterburn, Colin Blackmore, Matt Fumarola and John Hiscock are the riders in race number 38. We do apologise for the dust, but of course we hammered the water on, as you saw at the start of the meeting. The track was very heavy indeed. It has dried out, and obviously at this late stage it is very difficult what water you can put on without making it a lottery on the track. It was sprinkled lightly, but we do apologise for the dust. We couldn't see them up here. In fact, no, we don't know what happened to Matt Tyrrell up here in the box, so we do apologise for that, and please bear with us. Everything has been done to try and keep the dust down, which we've done right up until these semi-finals. So race 38, semi-final number 2, the 1000cc sidecars. Looks like John Hiscock right on the inside, James Rogers towards the middle of grid, Steve Smith is next to him, Colin Blackmore way over on the outside. Who's going to make the crucial start? Looks like Colin Blackmore, that leads into the back straight. Steve Smith has gone through on the inside. John Hiscock took an even tight line to go on the inside. Matt Fumarola is in the thick of the action when they come in that corner side of that. Gone to third, Blackmore in 4th, Hiscock has gone back to 5th place, James Rogers surprisingly back in 6th place. They go in the back straight once again. It's Smith who leads it, but Fumarola in 2nd. Winterburn's trying to find a way through on the inside. Winterburn's dying through on the inside. Fumarola to move through into that 2nd place position. Fumarola comes back on the inside. Tremendous stop for 2nd. 4th place, they go in front, good corner once again. It's Smith who leads it, from Fumarola in 2nd. It's Winterburn's in 3rd. These three pulling away from Colin Blackmore in 4th place. They go to the back straight once again. It's Steve Smith back to his winning ways in this semi-final number 2. Fumarola trying to find a line through on the inside as Smith leads it. Winterburn's in 3rd, Blackmore in 4th. It's not 5. As they make their way down the back straight once again. James wants his way back in 6th place as Smith continues to lead halfway down the back straight on lap number 4. Fumarola trying to close the gap there in that 2nd place position. It's Steve Smith back to winning ways in semi-final number 2. Matt Fumarola gets the 2nd, Winterburn's got the 3rd, Blackmore is in 4th. Then we've got John Hiscock in 5, and somewhere at the back of the dust is James Rogers in 6th place. Right, race 38, sponsored by Peter Madison and family. Semi-final number 2. First, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Second, number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. And third, number 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. 25, 184 and number 1. Race 39, again commonly sponsored by Peter Madison and family, great followers of Grasstrack racing, the length and breadth not only this country but abroad as well. 14, John Jefferies. 153, Thomas Cooper. 12, Daniel Winterton. 15, Martyn Sturgeon. 8, British Kinchin. 7, Darren Pickard. 93, Leigh. 58, Mark Chilman. On the line then for semi-final number 1 of the solos, who's going to make the crucial start. Martyn Sturgeon makes the start. John Jefferies in 4th. They go on the back straight for the first time. It's Martyn Sturgeon leads semi-final number 1 with Vince Kinchin in 2nd place. Looks like Steve Leigh gone through in the 3rd. John Jefferies in 4th. They're all bunching up for the minor place. A bit of a shot. 1 or 2 panzer runners at the back at the moment. It's Sturgeon in 2nd. Jonathan on in 5. Can we lose him in the dust going into that corner? We picked him up again halfway up the back straight in Sturgeon is still the leader then. From Kinchin in 2nd. Leigh in 3rd. Jefferies getting closer in 4th place. Jonathan trying to work his way to Bill. Daniel Winterton surprised back in 7th place. third place. As we pick them up again, coming out of the dust on that bottom corner, up the back straight they go. It's still Martyn, Sturgeon, Kinchin, very close to the moment. These two pulling away from John Jefferies, hanging on to that third with Steve Leigh in fourth place. It's a terrific strap for fifth and sixth places. And Kinchin gets still on into third. As they move on to first, Jefferies gets close in four, Leigh in five, Pickard in six, Cohu in seven, Winterton in eight, Chilman in nine. That's in nine as they go up the back straight once again then. It's Kinchin now as the advantage come back into view halfway up that back straight, and Kinchin leads into the pits corner for the final time in semi-final number one. Kinchin wins it. Martyn Sturgeon gets the second, John Jefferies is in third, Steve Leigh is in fourth, going to top five, Daniel wins in sixth, Mark Chilman seven, and Thomas Cooper in eighth place. Race 39, solo semi-final number one, sponsored by Peter Madison and family. Win for number 8, Vince Kinchin. Second, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. And third, number 14, John Jefferies. 93, 7, 12, 58, and 153. Winning time 1 minute 20.31. 1 minute 20.31. The winning time for race 38, the second sidecar semi-final, 1 minute 13.50. 1 minute 13.50. Race 40, second semi-final, sponsored by Spanners. 2 Tim Nobes, 711 Darren Pugh, 25 Martyn Williams, 83 for Ashcroft, 91 Rod Melksham, 495 Bradley Kite, 117 Paul Derrick, 297 Bill Harris. Number 2, those number 5 in the program, who's going to make the crucial start there, and we look down and see who comes out of it. In second place for Ashcroft, in third, Tim Nobes in fourth, they go the back straight for the first time. It's Martyn Williams storming up that back straight from Darren Pugh in second for Ashcroft, in third looks like Bradley Kite going through in the fourth, and Tim Nobes dropping his way back to the back of the field in this second semi-final. The second, third, fourth and fifth place. Harris has gone through into that fifth place mission as Martyn Williams clear going up that back straight. Ashcroft has now gone through the second. Bradley Kite is in third. Darren Pugh is in fourth. And looks to be gone right, drop ball holding that sixth place position. Melksham go up the 5. As they go up the back straight once again, your race leader is still Martyn Williams. Tim Nobes coasting round about 7th place. Paul Derrick was a rider and fell and remains with the last lap flags out for number 25. Martyn Williams, the lead semi-final number 2. The last drop in second. Bradley Kite in third. Darren Pugh in fourth. Rod Melksham is in 5th place. As we watch the leader go up the back straight for the full time, it's still Martyn Williams increasing lead with every turn of the wheel in this the second semi-final for Ashcroft. Hangs on to that second place position. The race winner is number 25, Martyn Williams. He wins semi-final number 2. For Ashcroft gets the second, and Bradley Kite in third. Darren Pugh is in 4. Rod Melksham is in 5. Do we have any other finishers? We've got Tim Nobes coming around the track in 6th place. Tim Nobes gets to 6th and Paul Derrick in 7th place. Race 40, sponsored by Spanners. A win for number 25, Martyn Williams. Second, number 83, for Ashcroft. And third, 495, Bradley Kite. 711, 91, 2 and 117. The winning time, 1 minute 19.59. 1 minute 19.59. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the situation is as follows. After consultation with riders, the finals, unfortunately, will not be run. Because of the dust conditions, the solo riders were saying it was virtually impossible to see out there. and in the interest of safety, the finals will not be run. Nevertheless, we had a cracking day's racing. We've kept the dust down right until the end of the day, but again we do apologise for missing the finals. We will start the presentations then, and we'll start off with the solos, and to present the trophies is a man from the Speedway Star who keeps trying to get Grasstrack in a few more pages in the Speedway Star, but at the moment it isn't having too much success. So we just have a quick word with Mick. Mick, you keep trying to get these extra pages in the Speedway Star, and why aren't we getting them?
Well, you know, we are trying. I think to give myself a little bit of credit for it. We have at least got 3 pages a week for about the last couple of years, which is something of an achievement. But we have to realise that we are the minority sport for the magazine, and all I can do is plug it and do my best and keep pushing, and we'll you know, try and get there.
Cracking meeting, Mick. Again, I think everybody's agreeing it was the correct decision at the end not to run those finals, wasn't it?
Absolutely 100% agree with it, yeah. I think the dust did get bad there. What I would like to say was, yes, I thought it was a cracking meeting too, and I think all credit to the club for preparing such a circuit that held up so well in the early stages. You know, the sun really has been baking all week. I know it was helped by the storm yesterday, but it was absolutely fabulous right up until the final, and I think that's all credit to the club.
Thank you very much, Mick. I think the club members, it's not a very big club, they've come a long, long way in a very, very short time, the Worcester club. As I've said, you've seen our changes to the venue. We are desperately trying to keep this sport going here. It's such a tremendous venue. The access to the motorway is superb, and we're doing all we can to try and keep Grasstrack racing at this superb venue. So we'll start off then with the solos. In third place, a young man who keeps improving meeting after meeting. Great to see him back and riding to his full capabilities, Darren Pugh. And not only is Mick going to present the trophies, Aaron Gosling, who is 6 tomorrow, he's got the money today, and it's a birthday treat for Aaron. He's going to present the riders with the money.
Yeah.
Quick word, Dan. Come on, interview. Right. Darren, good meeting, enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was hard work with the weather and obviously the competition that was here, but just kept plugging away and scoring points, and it's come good in the end.
And you've achieved your aim to getting back through to the Masters?
Yes, that's it. I really wanted to do it this year. I'm not getting any younger, so I thought if I can qualify this year, and see how do we get on down there.
Injury 100% now?
We're getting there. It's not 100%, but it's not far away, so we'll get there in the end, I hope.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, third place, Darren Pugh. In second place, he really is in a very rich vein of form at the moment. Tremendous racing over the last few weeks. Local lad, Martyn Williams. Martyn, I know you're a man of very few words. You let your action speak for itself. Good day for you today.
Yeah, it was a good day. Track held up well considering the heat we'd had, and it rode good.
I know in one race you totally missed the start, but you worked your way through, I think finished about 4th place. That was obviously your hardest ride of the day.
It didn't help missing the start, and the track was very fast. It was quite hard to pass on, so that's what we got.
Highlight of your career, getting through to the Masters now?
Yeah, I've been there before. I'm going to have a good one again this year. See how it goes.
I think you've ridden that track down there before, haven't you, where they have the West Country winner?
Yeah, I've been down there twice now, and it's always a good venue, fast, so it should be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, second place man, Martyn Williams. We move on then to first place. How ironic. At the start of the day, this young man was first reserved for the meeting. Somebody didn't come, and he's rode, and he's won it. The winner today, John Jefferies. John, quick word. I I know you've been on the phone most of the week. Am I in? I think at one time you were 4th reserve, then 3rd reserve. You come today as 1st reserve, got in the meeting, and you must be delighted to have won it.
Yeah, very good day. I was a bit down in the dumps turning up this morning, think, am I going to ride, am I not? Wasn't really in the mood for it. Got in the meeting, had a good first ride, and it went from there really, and yeah, over the moon to win the meeting.
You've been missing for quite a while. You must be delighted with the comeback you made.
Yeah, it took a year out just to get my head around a few things, and yeah, it's going really well this year. Hopefully have a good meeting in the Masters and get ready for Europe next year.
And hopefully a good meeting in the Masters. We'll see you back racing again next year.
Oh, definitely. I've got another about 10-15 meetings left this year, so definitely next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're winning this afternoon, John Jefferies. So first, second and third there, John Jefferies, Martyn Williams and Darren Pugh. We move on then to the sidecars. Fabulous racing as always is with 1,000 chairs. In 3rd place, Myles, Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Myles, you must be delighted, 3rd place overall, leading your first race, twisted in the corner, thought it wasn't be a good day, then picked up heat, went after that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, obviously we come here today. Today's an hard day, the qualifier. Then we had that happen in the first race, first bend, we spun around and we was thinking, oh, we're going to have one of those days. And then, yeah, we just got ourselves together, sorted the bike out again, and yeah, we went really well for the day, really pleased.
Kevin, you're starting to form a good partnership with him, aren't you?
Yeah, we're coming on now. It's 2nd season together, so yeah, we're on all right.
Pleased to be in the Masters again?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously the Masters in Cornwall this year, and yeah, I would not like to be in the Masters this year, so yeah, it should be good really.
And hopefully it'll help to swell Will's gate with some Cornish crews getting through the final.
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to get a couple of us in the final if we can, so time will tell anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place, Myles, Simmons and Kevin Woodley. We move on then to the runner-up position. Way back at the start of the meeting, I was interviewing Reg Blackburn, and he said in 1973, sorry Steve, this young man and Reg started off in this same meeting back in 1973. In 2006, he's still as good as anybody. Fabulous afternoon's racing, multi-masters champion, Steve Smith and Cohu. In 2nd place, yeah. Steve, we won't make. Fabulous afternoon's racing for you. Come in, Carl. Fabulous afternoon's racing.
Yes, it was, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The track was well prepared and yeah, it was good to ride.
And interesting, both you and I were so much quicker than the other outfits today. Were you noticing that fact?
Were we?
We're quite a bit quicker, actually.
Well, yeah, I was going extremely well, very smooth. The Speedway bike suited this track today for him. Yeah, I was looking forward to the final, but, you know, as has already been said, I think the decision at the end of the day was correct. You know, not to run the finals in circumstances.
Interesting, you heard that straight from the horse's mouth, the riders. Carl, you've ridden with quite a few drivers. This young man, probably one of the best you ever sat behind.
At the moment, yeah. We'll get there.
Steve, you're a multi-Masters champion. The form you've got at the moment, you must be going into the Masters absolutely full of confidence for that final.
I think that's a little bit premature to say that, to be honest. There's a lot of good riders who weren't here today. I'd like to think I could compete. Carl and I could compete with them. But you know, that's to be seen on another day.
Ladies and gentlemen, second place, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Right then, we move on to first place in the 1000cc sidecars. Fabulous performance. Winners of this Masters Qualifier, Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan. Ivor, quick word, you must be delighted the way it's gone this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, with the Speedway bike, we bought that as a spare, and you know, it was the right tool for the job. We only bought it because we knew what conditions were like here, and with the weather we've had, we knew it was going to be baked hard. And you know, just proved the right decision, to be honest.
And you must be doubly pleased, but I think it's fair to say this is a track you never actually performed at your best on, so it must be a double bonus to win the meeting today.
I haven't ridden here for probably 2 or 3 years, to be honest. As I say, you know, we knew what it was going to be like. It's good to win any meeting, to be honest.
Dave, form a very formidable partnership at the moment.
Yeah, here we are. I do get all this speaking though.
He lets his actions speak from on the track. Looking forward to another Masters again down in Cornwall?
Yeah, ridden down there for 2 or 3 years now. They put a good event on. The track's good. They, you know, they prepare it well. You know, and so yeah, I mean, anything can happen on the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners this afternoon, Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan. So your first, second and third in the sidecars this afternoon, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, Steve Smith, Carl Pugh and Ivor Matthews and Dave Hogan. I think they'll have a problem for Alan because of the height of Ivor getting the picture exactly right, so... For those who didn't hear that, translated without the swearing, nothing was said, so... Okay, that does conclude the presentations, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for having us such a fabulous turnout of support this afternoon. They are fighting to keep this venue going, and the turnout we've had today can only increase that possibility. So thanks for being with us. We do apologise we couldn't race the finals. We do race again on this track on the 17th of September for the Worcester winner. We look forward to seeing you then. Have a safe journey home. Hopefully see the grass track at some other time. Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.